Discover the wonders of human civilization and the breathtaking splendor of nature by traveling through 10 UNESCO World Heritage Sites that simply must be seen. Let's get a sense of these sites before we go off on this adventure. These sites are of exceptional cultural, historical, scientific, or natural significance and have been recognized by the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization. These locations are common heritage treasures that should be respected and preserved. They are more than just landmarks. Come explore these marvels that capture the spirit of our shared global legacy with us. Number 1. The Great Wall of China. Our adventure starts in the center of China, where the breathtaking Great Wall spans meadows, mountains, and deserts. This enormous construction project was a symbol of China's might and a defensive fortress, a monument to the ambition and inventiveness of the ancient architects. It is a marvel that stands the test of time, spanning more than 13,000 kilometers. You can feel the weight of history as you stand atop its old stones and are engrossed in stories of emperors, conflicts, and the tenacious tenacity of a civilization spanning millennia. Explore its isolated and well-preserved areas to experience a distinct time period. Number 2. Machu Picchu, Peru. Our next stop is the ancient citadel of Machu Picchu, which is perched atop mist-covered hills in the Peruvian Andes Mountains. Although Machu Picchu is a monument to the inventiveness of the Incan civilization, its purpose and abandonment are still up for discussion among scholars. Nevertheless, its ethereal beauty cannot be denied, with its famous sun gate, elaborate terraces, and temples providing spectacular views. A trip to Machu Picchu is more than just a historical excursion. It's a spiritual encounter that inspires awe and a close connection to the past. That's why it's frequently referred to as the Inca's lost metropolis. Number 3. The Pyramids of Giza, Egypt. Set out on our expedition to the banks of the Nile River in Egypt, the site of the magnificent pyramids of Giza rising out of the arid desert. Built more than 4,500 years ago, these historical marvels never cease to awe people. These enormous constructions, which included the Great Pyramid of Khufu, the Pyramid of Khafra, and the Pyramid of Menkaure, were used as pharaohs' tombs. Scholars are perplexed by the Great Pyramid's inner chambers that remain unexplained, despite it being a monument to sophisticated architecture. The architectural mastery and cultural heritage of the ancient Egyptians, which offer a window into a flourishing culture along the Nile, are marveled at when one stands in their shadow. Number 4. The Grand Canyon, USA. Our next stop is the Grand Canyon in the southwest region of the United States, where millions of years have allowed nature to create an incredible work of art. This enormous gap, sculpted by the Colorado River, spectacularly reveals the planet's geological past. A kaleidoscope of hues flowing across towering rocks, the Grand Canyon mesmerizes viewers beyond its tremendous immensity, which is a mile deep and up to 18 miles wide. It is more than just a geological marvel. To Native American tribes, it is a place of great cultural value, weaving a beautiful tapestry of natural beauty. Number 5. Venice, Italy. Set out for the lovely lagoon and the enchanted city of Venice, Italy. Venice, a city of canals where gondolas drive instead of taxis, enthralls with its exquisite architecture, historic bridges, and winding lanes that lead to secret piazzas. Taken back in time to an era of opulence and romance, Venice faces particular difficulties that represent the pressing need for climate action. Preserving the city is about defending a way of life, not just artifacts. Venice's UNESCO World Heritage designation serves as a tribute to the rich tapestry of history and culture it embodies as you stroll through canals and indulge in Italian food. Number 6. Taj Mahal, India. We are now traveling to India, to the banks of the Yamuna River, where the Taj Mahal, also known as the Crown of Palaces, is a magnificent example of love and architectural design. constructed during the 17th century by the Mughal Emperor Shah as a tribute to his adored spouse Mumtaz Mahal. It is a masterwork of elaborate patterns and superb craftsmanship. As you get closer to the famous mausoleum, the lovely light of morning or sunset illuminates the marble domes and minarets. A stroll around its tasteful grounds and reflecting pool transports one to the heart of the passionate tale that gave rise to it. The Taj Mahal is a representation of eternal love that endures beyond time, not just a monument. Number 7. Serengeti National Park, Tanzania. Now, our trip takes a detour into Tanzania's Serengeti National Park, the center of the African savanna, a wildlife haven where the circle of life is revealed. Known for the Great Migration, which is a breathtaking natural display that sees millions of zebras and wildebeests traverse meadows and rivers in quest of new pasture. Not only is the Serengeti a place of migration, but it's also home to cheetahs, elephants, and roaming lions. It is a place of unadulterated beauty and wildness that awakens a deep connection to the natural world. Safaris demonstrate why this remarkable place is recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Place. Its breathtaking vistas and the remarkable array of species it sustains. Number 8. The Acropolis, Greece. We are now traveling to Athens, Greece, the birthplace of Western civilization, where the Acropolis, a site of eternal significance, stands majestically above the skyline. The Parthenon, an ancient temple devoted to the goddess Athena, is the focal point of the complex sculptures and imposing columns that attest to the Greeks' mastery of architecture. You are transported to the age of classical philosophy, the arts, and democracy as you ascend the hill. The birthplace of democracy and lasting ideal of government, and the meeting ground for great philosophers such as Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle to discuss life's big issues, were the Acropolis, where the foundations of Western civilization were established. You follow in the footsteps of giants as you investigate its ancient ruins. Number 9. Great Barrier Reef, Australia. We are about to explore the Great Barrier Reef, a world of wonder below the surface of the turquoise waters off the coast of Australia, encompassing the biggest coral reef system on Earth. This undersea paradise is both brilliant and delicate. A stunning variety of marine life can be found inside the captivating mosaic that corals of all sizes and shapes create. To protect this natural treasure from threats like climate change and coral bleaching, conservation activities are essential. Discovering the Great Barrier Reef's depths serves as a stark reminder of the complex network of life that exists beneath the surface of the water and the pressing need to protect it for coming generations. Number 10. Mont St. Michel, France. Our voyage now takes us to the craggy coast of Normandy, France, where the enigmatic island of Mont St. Michel rises majestically from the waves, a magnificent fusion of natural beauty and ancient grandeur. Situated atop a stony hill with walls for defense, the abbey is an incredible feat of construction. You can step back in time to the Middle Ages by exploring its winding streets and stone staircases. The whole experience is amplified by the tidal phenomena, which is secluded at high tide and walkable at low tide. Awe-inspiring views of the surrounding harbor and the shifting tides may be seen from the spires of the monastery. As we come to the end of our tour through these 10 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, we find ourselves at Mont St. Michel, where architecture, history, and nature all live in harmony. We have a deep appreciation for the world's wonders as a result of our journey. They are more than just tourist attractions. They are windows into human history, the splendor of nature, and the need for responsible stewardship. We invite you to set out on your adventures, get lost in their tales, and appreciate their beauty. However, accessing these locations entails protecting them. We hope that this voyage will help you develop a profound regard for our amazing planet by encouraging you to connect with heritage, civilizations, and landscapes